Hi everyone, Ben Packer coming to you from the Old City of Jerusalem, the Jerusalem Writer's House with our Rashi of the week. This week's Torah portion is Bo. The Jewish people are slaves in Egypt. The plagues have already started and they're getting very serious. We're coming to the end of the plagues, the last plague of course being the killing of the firstborn. Most people are probably familiar with this story. Right, so all the firstborns of Egypt are going to be killed. Right, and the Jewish people are told to put blood on the doorposts in order to not be killed. Right, so the verse says, "The blood will be a sign for you upon the houses where you are." Rashi says, "And the blood shall be a sign for you. It will be a sign for you, but not a sign for others." From here we can see that they only put the blood on the inside. Unlike in the movie and in popular thought, the blood was on the inside of the door, not on the outside of the door. God did not need to see it physically from the outside. It could not be seen from the outside. So what's the point? Why do you need to see the blood? Right? So the answer is it was for the Jews internally, not for everybody else externally. It didn't matter what the Egyptians saw. Right? And God didn't need to see it anyway. Right? It's what the Jews saw that they did it, and therefore they knew that they did what they were supposed to do. Right? In the Jewish community today, especially in America, but all over the world, there are a lot of issues. There's issues of anti-Semitism. There's issues of anti-Israel, which is more or less the same thing. Right? These are exterior problems. I'm not saying they're not problems. I'm not saying they shouldn't be dealt with, but they're exterior problems. Assimilation is a much bigger problem, but it's also in some ways exterior. The internal problem is what leads to those problems, what leads to that assimilation. Recently, I don't know if people saw, but Adam Sandler put out a video of his experience as a bar mitzvah boy. It's funny, but it's also very depressing. Undoubtedly, a lot of Jewish kids can very much relate to the song. But thankfully, a lot of other Jewish kids would have no idea what he's even talking about. We have to live Judaism for the right reasons. We have to do what we're supposed to do for ourselves the way we're supposed to do it. And the external stuff we also have to deal with. We have to fight anti-Semitism. We have to fight anti-Israel stuff. We have to fight assimilation. But we have to understand why we're fighting it and why we're doing any of this. And once we get and we work on the inside, then the outside will all work its way out too. Shabbat Shalom.